Hi guys, I hope you're well. My name is Ivona and today we are doing after work 45 minutes Pilates class to help you release the tension from the body. You don't need any props for this class, just your mat and yourself. Let's begin. So we're gonna start lying down on your back. And to start with, I want you to draw your knees to your chest. And let's just take a couple of deep breaths to arrive. So you're going to inhale through the nose. And you're going to exhale through the mouth. And again, breath in through the nose. And breath out through the mouth. On the next in-breath, just draw the chin to the chest a little bit more. Allow the back of the neck to lengthen a little bit more as well. We're going to inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Let's do one more. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. From here, we're going to release your left leg down on the floor. Relax your shoulders. And then as you inhale, you're going to drag your left heel back towards your sit bone. And then you stretch that leg up to the ceiling. Really feel that stretch in the back of the leg. Flex your foot. And then as you exhale, slowly lower the leg down with control. So you're going to do this very, very slowly. So you're going to slide that heel towards your sit bone. And then stretch the back of the leg. Really feel the hamstring stretch. Flex and then slowly lower the leg down as you exhale. Let's do two more. So inhale, we reach. Flex and then exhale, start releasing your leg down. And as you exhale, really draw the tummy in towards the spine. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach. Flex and then exhale to slowly lower down. Good. Keep that leg down on the ground. Hug that right leg in with your left hand. And then guide your right leg over to the left. Allow your right arm to open out to the side and then look towards your right hand. You're going to feel a nice stretch on the outside of your glute. And we're going to hold and breathe. So inhale there. Exhale fully. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to inhale. And then as you exhale, we're going to return back to the center and we're going to switch legs. So we're going to hug your left leg in and release your right leg down to the floor. As you inhale, start bending your right knee, then extend your right leg up as much as you can. Open the back of the leg, flex your foot, and as you exhale, start to lower the leg down slowly with control, as slowly as you possibly can. And then inhale, you bend the knee, extend that leg up to the ceiling, and then you flex, and then you reach that left heel away from you, elongating that leg. Let's do two more. Inhale, bend, extend to the ceiling, flex, and exhale to lower with control. Good, last time. Inhale, reach, flex, and lower. Good, we're going to hold it here and then guiding your left leg over to the right, stretch the left arm out to the side and we're just going to hold and breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We're going to come back to the center, release your left leg down, point your toes. And reach your arms over your head. As you inhale, lift your chest off the floor, arching your spine, arching your back. And then as you exhale, melt your chest down into the floor. And again, inhale, reach the fingertips and the toes away from each other as you raise your chest up. And exhale, melting into the floor. Last time, inhale, reach, elongate your body, elongate your spine. Lift your ribs up and then exhale, sink your ribs down. One more time, we're going to hug your knees to the chest and now all of the pelvis to rock gently from side to side, massaging across the sacrum. Good, let's take one more breath. And then as we exhale, we're going to drop the feet down to the floor, arms by your side. You're gonna inhale there, and then as you exhale, gently imprint your lower back. So you're gonna draw the pubic bone towards the belly button, and your pelvis tucks under, you flatten your spine into the mat. And then as you inhale, find the neutral position, so finding that little curve in the lower spine. And again, so as you exhale, tilt your pelvis back, drawing the pubic bone to the belly button, flatten. And then inhale, lengthen the tailbone away, creating that little arch in the lower spine. And exhale, tuck under, drawing the pubic bone to the belly button, flatten the lower spine into the mat. And then inhale to release. One more time, exhale to flatten. And then inhale to release. So now just relax your tailbone. You should have that little curve in the lower spine. And make sure that your big toe, little toe, and the heel is pressing down into the floor. We're gonna inhale there. And then as you exhale, you're gonna tuck your tailbone under, so drawing the pubic bone to the belly button, and we start to peel your spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Now, as you inhale, press your arm bones down into the floor, draw the chin to the chest, and make sure you're not doing this, you're not pushing your chest up. So we want the lower ribs to be lower than your hip bones. Hold it there, inhale. Exhale, release your spine back down, one vertebra at a time. Let's do it one more time. So we're gonna inhale there. As you exhale, draw the pubic bone to the belly button, and then rolling that spine up to the ceiling. Holding the ribs in place. Inhale, press your arm bones into the floor, open the chest. And then exhale, slowly melt your spine back down, one vertebra at a time. Let's do this one more time. We're gonna inhale. Exhale, imprint, and then start to peel the spine off the floor. Notice what the feet are doing. Make sure that big toe, little toe, and the heel is pressing down. Hold it there, inhale. As you exhale, can you peel that right heel off the floor? Inhale, lower back down. As you exhale, peel your left heel off the floor. Inhale to lower down. Let's do one more on each side. Exhale. Inhale to lower. Exhale to switch. Good. Now, if you like to challenge yourself, you're gonna lift your right leg up into tabletop. Inhale to lower. Exhale, switch left leg up, tabletop. Inhale to lower. And again. Now, if this is too difficult and your pelvis is dropping and you're really struggling keeping your pelvis lifted, you can go back into lifting one heel at a time. If this is way too easy for you, lifting your legs up, you can try to lift the arms off the floor so you get less stability. So let's just do a few knee raises here. Don't forget to breathe, and don't forget to keep tucking your tailbone under, drawing the pubic bone to the belly button. So we're waking up the legs. Let's do two more. And then next one, I want you to lift your right leg up and then stretch it up to the ceiling. Then bend the knee and lower the leg down. Let's try the left leg. So exhale, lift, then lengthen, bend the knee and lower back down. Let's do two more on each side. Exhale, right leg up, extend through the back of the leg. Doesn't have to be perfect. Bend and lower. Keep tucking your tailbone under. Exhale, left leg up. Extend the leg. Bend and lower. And last one. Extend, bend, lower, switch leg, left leg, bend, extend, bend, and lower. Reach your arms over your head, lift your hips up, open the front of the hips, squeeze your bum. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, you're gonna melt your chest down to the floor, mid back, lower back, and the tailbone. And one more time, you're just gonna hug your knees to the chest. Release any tension from your lower back. Then place your right ankle over the left thigh, push that right knee away from you, and grab behind your left thigh. Create a little curve in the lower spine, and just allow your right knee to open out to the side. If you can't be in this position, you can always drop that left foot down and push that right knee away from you to create a little bit of a traction on the spine. So see where you're at, relax your shoulders, draw the chin to the chest. Let's hold for another 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Good. And then we're gonna switch legs. So right foot down, left ankle on top. Draw the right thigh into the chest. And again, if you can't be in this position, you feel rounded, or you just don't have that flexibility in your hips, drop the right foot down and push that left knee away from you. Good. So relax the shoulders, take a couple of deep breaths. So take a breath in, and then as you exhale, just breathe out all the tension out of the body. Good, and then we're gonna release. And we're just gonna flip over onto your belly now. And you're gonna have your hands underneath your forehead. Legs are hip distance apart. And then I want you to press the pubic bone down into the floor, lengthening that lower back. And then inhale, just relax. And do that one more time. So as you exhale, press the pubic bone down. Notice how that lower back lengthens when you do that. And then inhale, just relax. And then as you exhale, press the pubic bone down, pull that navel into the spine and hover your right leg off the floor. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to switch. And inhale to lower. And exhale, don't forget to press the pubic bone down, lift the belly button off the floor, and then hover the leg off the floor. Inhale to lower, exhale to switch. Just lifting one leg at a time, lengthening the leg away. And let's just do one more exhale. So focus on getting that lengthening in the lower back. And then open the legs as wide as the mat and reach the arms forward, thumbs up to the ceiling. So you look like a letter X lying on the floor. You inhale. As you exhale, press the pubic bone down. Hover the chest, right arm and the left leg off the floor. Make sure you're looking down to the mat, not forward. Inhale to lower back down. Exhale, press the pubic bone down, lifting opposite arm, opposite leg, getting taller and longer in your spine, and then inhale to lower. Let's go. Exhale. And exhale. Don't forget to press the pubic bone down before you hover the arm and the leg off the floor. And let's do 2 more. Exhale. And last one. Exhale. Beautiful. And then from here, I want you to inhale. As you exhale, press the pubic bone down. So you're thinking about lengthening your lower back. And then you're going to hover the legs and you hover the chest and the arms off the floor. Tuck your chin in, look down to the mat. Inhale, lower your right arm and your left foot down to the ground. Exhale to lift. Inhale, opposite arm, opposite leg touches the floor. Exhale to lift. And inhale, we go down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, we go down. Exhale. So make sure you're not rocking your hips from side to side. Really find your center. And then from there, lowering opposite arm, opposite leg to the floor. Let's do one more. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, and then exhale. Good. And then release down. Rock your hips from side to side. Keep your legs wide. Just bring your arms in. Elbows are a little bit lower than your shoulders. Hands in front of the shoulders. We're gonna inhale there, and then as you exhale, press the pubic bone down and reach the crown of the head forward, and imagine someone is lifting you up by the crown of the head. So you're gonna lift your chest up, tuck your chin slightly, pull the shoulders down. We're gonna keep those lower ribs on the mat for now. We're gonna inhale to hold, and then exhale, release back down. We're gonna inhale there. As you exhale, press the pubic bone down, reach the crown of the head forward, and start to lift up. Shoulders pulling down away from your ears. Inhale to hold. And exhale to release. Good. So if your back is really stiff, you don't come up too high. You decrease the range of movement if you need. Maybe you just hover the breastbone of the floor for now. And letting the spine to become a little bit more flexible with each movement. Inhale to hold and exhale to release. Let's do one more like that. Breath in, breath out. Press the pubic bone down, reach the crown of the head forward in opposition and lift. Shoulders pulling down. Inhale to hold. Exhale to lower. Now we're gonna take a breath in, and as you exhale, reach the crown of the head forward, press the pubic bone down, and then push into your hands to start to lift your chest and your belly off the floor. Now, if this is hurting your lower back, don't come up too high, maybe stay low. Lift the crown of the head up, take a breath in, and then exhale, lower the forearms and lower the chest, breastbone, and the forehead. Breath in. Breath out, reach the crown of the head forward, and we're lifting up. Shoulders pull down, breath in. Breath out, slowly release your belly, your forearms, and lower back down. So again, listen to your body. If your lower back is hurting, I don't want you to come up too high. Maybe just keep carrying on, just lifting your breastbone off the floor. Shoulders down, breath in, and breath out to release. Well done, guys. Let's do one more. Breath in. Breath out. Shoulders pulling down away from your ears, long neck. Breath in and breath out to release. Well done, guys. Just rock your hips from side to side. We're gonna do a shoulder stretch now. So I want you to have your arm on a diagonal like this, so 45-degree angle. Then we're gonna flip the hand, so you're gonna be on the thumb side of your arm. So the thumb is going down, and then you're gonna roll yourself over onto that side, head down to the floor on the pillow. Top leg can go behind your bottom leg like this, and you're gonna feel really deep stretch into the front of the shoulder and into the front of the arm. So it's a bicep stretch. I want you to hold it there for another 3 breaths. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Last breath. And from here we're going to release, and we're going to repeat exactly the same thing on the other side. So we're going to extend the arm on the diagonal, thumb to the floor, and then you're going to roll yourself over onto that side, head down or on the pillow. Top leg can go behind that bottom leg, and just hold it there and breathe. So really deep stretch into that front of the shoulder and the bicep. Let's hold for another breath. And exhale. Release. Good. Lie down on your tummy. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up. And then round your back and sit down onto your heels. Stretch your arms forward. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Forehead to the floor. Let's take another breath in here. And then as we exhale, slide the hands to the knees and roll your spine up. Good. And then roll your shoulders back and roll your shoulders forward. Good. So from here, you're going to lie on your side. Arms in front of your chest, head down to the floor, or if you have a pillow nearby, you can prop your head with a pillow. Your knees are together. And then from here, as you inhale, I want you to reach your top arm forward, stretching the back of the shoulder blade. And then as you exhale, you're going to reach the arm over your head, look up towards your hand. And then allow the ribs and the spine to rotate, and the head is just going for a ride with the spine. You turn your head, you look towards that arm, and you're drawing a big circle around the body, and you come back to the center. So as you inhale, we're going to reach your top arm forward. And then from there, you're going to draw a circle. You want to look towards your fingertips. When your hand is above your head, hold it there, and then start rotate your ribs around the spine, and then finish the rest of the circle as you exhale. So let's do 2 more. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Reach the arm over your head. Really stretch the arm as far as possible, and then rotate your ribs and your spine as you exhale. Good. Let's do 1 more. Inhale to reach. And exhale. Good. Let's change direction. So the arm goes down past your hip. Now don't lift your head off the floor. Keep your head down. Rotate your head, rotate your spine, and circle. And inhale, reach. And exhale. Rotate. Back to the center, 2 more. And last one, reach. Then we go down and around. Out to the side. And back to the center. Good. From here, we're going to extend the bottom arm. So bottom arm underneath your head. We're going to stretch the top leg down. Now, I want you to reach your top arm away from your top leg as far as possible. Reach the toes away from your hands. Just breathe here. Breathe into the belly. And then your top leg reaches back behind you, behind the line of the spine, and then let the ribs rotate towards the ground, and you reach your top arm on a diagonal. And breathe here. Deep belly breaths here. Good. And then both arms on top of each other, arm by your side, and then you're gonna bend this knee. So check your feet, make sure they are in line with the sit bones. Top hand on the hip, elbow is pointing up to the ceiling, and you're gonna push that hip away from your rib to create this length underneath the bottom waist. Draw the lower ribs in, and then imagine someone is pulling you back off the head, and you lengthen the neck out. We're gonna hold it here, take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to rotate your top thigh out, knee pointing to the ceiling. Inhale to close. And exhale. Draw the navel into the spine. Rotate your knee and your foot out. And then inhale to close. And exhale, we rotate. And inhale. Elbow pointing up to the ceiling. And exhale. And inhale. Let's go for another 5. And 4. And pull the tummy in, 3. Go nice and slow, work with the breath, 2. And last one, we're gonna open the knee up, hold it there, and just tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna close, we're gonna extend the leg, foot in line with the hip, foot flex, reach that heel away from you, and then draw 10 circles. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Try not to look down. Lengthen the back of the neck. 1, and release. Now we're gonna kick the leg forward as you exhale. Don't let the spine round. So keep in the neutral spine, and then point your toes. Reach your leg back behind the line of the spine to open the hip, but don't push your chest forward. Keep those ribs connected at the front. Flex as you exhale, kick the leg forward, and then point and reach back. Remember that the foot is in line with the hip, it doesn't go down here. So check the alignment. Your ribs shouldn't be moving. You are nice and still, and you're just moving from your leg. Let's go for another 2 and 1, and we're gonna hold that leg behind you, and we're gonna pulse it up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then release. Tap your hip. Good, let's move on to the other side. So we're gonna lift and switch side. So your knees are bent. Arms in front of your chest, fingertips nicely aligned, head on the floor or on the pillow. As you inhale, you reach your top arm forward. As you exhale, you circle, lift your gaze up towards your hand, then rotate your spine, drawing a big circle, and then use the inhale to come back. And then reach forward, circle around, and back to center. So you reach your top arm forward, arm goes over your head, look towards your hand, and then allow the ribs to rotate around your spine and finish off the circle. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And last one. And let's change direction. So we're going to go down first, rotate your ribs, rotate your spine, reach your arm over your head, come back to the center, and exhale. Two more. Make sure the head is moving with the rest of the body. Last one. Good. From here, bottom arm slides underneath your head. I'm going to stretch the top leg down, foot is down on the ground, reach the arm over your head, and just elongate your spine. So think about reaching the arm and the leg away from each other. Let's hold for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And then your leg goes behind the line of the spine, arm goes forward on the floor. So the arm and the leg are on the diagonal and they are reaching in the opposite direction. Let's hold, draw the ribs in, and we're going to hold for another 2 breaths. Inhale into your belly. Exhale fully. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Back into the starting position, arm and the leg on top of each other. Lower the arm by your side and bend your knees. Have a look, make sure the feet in line with your sit bones. So you want to have the back of the head, back of the shoulders, back of the spine, back of the pelvis, and back of the feet in line. Hand on the hip, elbow up, push that hip away to create a little gap here underneath the waist and draw the front of the ribs in. Take a breath in. As we exhale, we're going to rotate the thigh out and then inhale to close. And exhale, we rotate out, heels stay together, feet turn out as well. Inhale to close. So what we don't want to do is rotating your hips back. So we're keeping your pelvis still and just moving from that hip. Don't forget to draw the navel into your spine as you open the knee up to the ceiling. Inhale to close. And exhale. So you should feel this in your glute, the outside of the glute. You shouldn't feel this in the front of the hip. If you feel this exercise in the front of the hip, your feet are way too forward. You need to bring your feet back a little. So let's do another 3 and 2, and next one we're gonna hold. So we open, we hold, and tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Stretch the leg down. Flex your foot. Reach that heel away from you. And let's draw 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Point your toes, reach your leg back behind you, open the front of the hip. Exhale, flex and bring your leg forward without rounding your lower back. Point your toes, reach back, flex and come forward. So watch that lower back, make sure it's not rounding or it's not overarching. It's staying in neutral position, your ribs are drawn in, and you're only working from that leg. Make sure you're not looking down at your foot, lengthen the back of the neck. Let's go for another 2 and 1. And then reach your leg behind the line of the spine. Tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then release. Tap your hip to release any tension. Good. And we're gonna slowly come up. Come onto the hands and your knees. We're gonna do a hip stretch just in a second, but for now I want you to have your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and then just drop the belly, arch your back as you inhale, and then exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round your spine. Let's do that 2 more times. So arch your back and open. And exhale, round your spine. Push the floor away with your hands. Last time, inhale, lift the sit bones up and arch your back, look forward. And exhale, round your back. Draw the chin to the chest. Good. And then lengthen the spine. And we're gonna go into pigeon. So we're gonna bring your right shin forward and you're gonna flex your foot. Walk your left leg back. And then we're gonna lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, you're gonna go down onto the forearms if you can. If you're feeling really stiff, you're gonna stay on your hands. And just allow your right hip to stretch. We're gonna hold and breathe. So the focus here is on the breath. We're gonna inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Good, so go really within. Listen to your breath. Honor the sensations in your body and just give your right hip some love. Let's take one more breath. And we're going to come onto your hands, lift up. And then just stretch your right leg back behind you, tuck your toes under and just bounce into the leg to release any tension from your leg. Second side, we're gonna bring your left shin forward. So left knee's behind the left wrist, flex your left foot, walk your right leg back. You shouldn't feel any tension into your knee. If you do feel tension, please don't do this stretch. Just take a child's pose instead. So I want you to inhale, lengthen the spine up. And then if you can, I want you to go onto the forearms to increase the stretch. If you can't, just stay on your hands and breathe. Check that your hip bones are leveled. You shouldn't be collapsing to one side. Pull those shoulder blades down and don't let the head collapse down. Think about reaching the crown of the head forward and lengthening the neck away. And again, go within. Notice how the breath feels in your body. Notice where you hold the tension. And it's okay to be stiff and have tension in the body. It's normal. Just bring it some love. Bring your loving attention into all those places that need that attention from you. Good. Let's just take one more breath. Good, and let's go onto your hands, and we're gonna stretch that left leg back now. Tuck your toes under and just bounce into your left leg. Good. Lower the knee down, tuck your toes under, and then imagine someone is lifting you up by the hip. So your sit bone's gonna go up to the ceiling. Your knees are gonna stay bent. And you're gonna press down into your arms. Try to get the chest as close to your thighs as possible. And just hold it here for 3 breaths. So we're gonna inhale. And then exhale, take a sigh out. And again, breath in. Breath out, take a sigh out. And last time, breath in. And exhale, take a sigh out. And then inhale as you exhale, just try to straighten the left leg a little. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. And then switch. And switch again. And just notice how that feels in your body. Again, don't give yourself a hard time if you're feeling stiff. It's totally normal to feel stiff after a long day at work. So just breathe into the tension. Let's do one more. Good, and then one more time I want you to bend your knees, but I really want you to lift the sit bones up to the ceiling. So you're tractioning and lengthening the spine. We're gonna inhale as you exhale, try to straighten both legs without losing that length in the spine. And then inhale, bend your knees. Let's do it twice more. Exhale, straighten the legs, suck the thighs in, and then inhale to bend. And last time, exhale, straighten, making those legs nice and bouncy, and then inhale, release your knees down. Big toes together, knees apart, palm of the hands turn up to the ceiling, forehead down. Let's hold for another breath. And then as you exhale, place your hands down, slide your hands to your knees and roll your spine back up. And just roll the wrist for me here, and then change direction. We're going to be doing a forearm stretch, so fingertips turn backwards. Relax your shoulders and just bend your elbows for me a little. Hold it and breathe. Take one more breath. And then release. And one more time, let's roll the wrist one way and roll the wrist the other way. Good. And then interlace the fingers. Stretch your forearms and your hands. Then inhale the arms up. Bend the elbows. And then just draw a circle with your arms. And then change direction. And then press the arms up to the ceiling, but draw your shoulder blades down. Reach the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Grow tall in your spine. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, just circle the wrist and release the arms. Good. Let's go back onto the hands and your knees. So we're going to strengthen the upper body now. We're going to be doing a tricep push-up. So I want you to pull those shoulder blades down, hands underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers nice and wide. And as you inhale, you're going to bend your elbows towards your hips. And then as you exhale, just push the floor away. So be careful, make sure as you bend your elbows, your hips don't go back. So the weight is in your arms. We're going to do a couple more of those. Also make sure when you bend the elbows don't go out to the side. We're really aiming to get your elbows towards your hips. So let's go for another 5. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Now arms are nice and straight. Right hand to your left shoulder. Extend your left leg back behind you. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, and circle your left leg 5 times. Don't collapse in your spine, and make sure you're not looking forward. Keep looking down to the mat. Let's reverse direction. 5 circles the other way. Stay really still in your body. 3, 2, and 1. Then lengthen the leg and the arm away from each other. Hold for 3 breaths. Really lift that belly button up. Don't let the head collapse down. Lengthen, reach the crown of the head forward. Take a one more breath. Release down. If you need to reset, please do so. Let's try the other side. Left hand to your right shoulder. Extend your leg back. Point your toes. Squeeze your butt. Lift that belly button up to the spine. And we circle for 1 and 2, 3, 4. Try to be as still as possible. And 5. Change direction. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Extend the opposite arm. Energy through that arm and the leg. Lift that belly button up a little bit more. Breathe. So hold for another breath. And then as you exhale, release your knee and your hand down. And one more time, take a child's pose to stretch. Take a one more breath in here, and then as you exhale, slide the hands to your knees and slowly come up. Good. We're going to be seated now. We're going to be seated in a diamond shaped position. So we're going to have soles of the feet together, and your feet are quite far away from your pubic bone. So diamond shaped legs. Right hand down. Inhale your left arm up. And then as you exhale, you're going into side bend. So press your left sit bone down into the floor. Reach the arm away from you. And we're just going to hold and breathe. And then exhale to come up. And then we switch. So ground through that right sit bone as you reach your arm over your head. Hold for another breath. And then exhale to come back. So if you like to challenge yourself more, your legs are going to be super wide with the big toes turned out to the side. And again, right arm up, so left arm up, exhale to side bend. Ear parallel to the floor, breath in, breath out to come up, and exhale to switch. Inhale to hold, exhale to come up. Last time, breath in, breath out to side bend. Breath in to hold, breath out to come up. Exhale, switch. Breath in to hold. And breath out to come up. Good. Hands in front of the chest. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up. And as you exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Round your spine forward. Inhale into the back. And then as you exhale, slide the hands to your knees as you restack your spine from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. Let's do that again. Breath in. Breath out into the chest, and then round your spine forward. Notice where your shoulders are. Can you keep your shoulders relaxed? Inhale to hold, and exhale to come up. Good, and keep going. 2 more. Breath in. Exhale, tuck your chin in and roll that spine down. Walking your hands forward, shoulders stay relaxed. Big toe still pointing up to the ceiling. Breath in. Breath out to come up. Shoulders down. Last time. Breath in. Breath out, chin to chest. We're rolling down, all the way down. Inhale to hold. And exhale to slowly come up. Good. Release. Bring the soles of the feet together. So this time your heels are quite close to the pubic bone. Really feel that inner thigh stretch. Just bounce your knees a couple of times. Good. And just take one more breath in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Look up to the ceiling. And then exhale, we're going to release. Good, well done. Legs together, stretch. Legs together, and then we're going to sit on your mat. Legs nice and straight. If you're rounding your back and you're struggling sitting like this, you can bend your knees. So either legs straight or knees bent. We're going to inhale to lengthen the spine up, grow tall in your spine. And then as you exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone under, and you're going to start to roll back down onto the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. Once you're on the floor, place your hands behind your head and have your legs hip distance apart. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, soften the bottom ribs down to the floor and curl up looking at your feet. And then inhale, release back down with control. And then exhale, soften the ribs, curl up. Look at your knees. Inhale to lower. And again, soften the ribs, curl forward, look at the knees, look at the feet, and inhale. So let's do 8 of those. and 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. We're going to hold this one. Tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release. One last time. Exhale, curl up. Inhale. And we go. Exhale. And then release. Back down. Bring your right knee up into tabletop. Breath in, breath out. Curl and rotate. Inhale, lower back down. And we got 9 more. Exhale. And exhale. And last one, exhale. Good, release, switch leg, left leg up, right hip stay still, breath in. Exhale. Right hip is heavy. And last one, exhale. Good, and then release, stretch the legs, stretch the arms, one more breath. And then as you exhale, relax the arms by your side, bend your knees one by one, take a breath in. And then exhale, just sink your tummy down towards the spine, lift your right leg up into tabletop, breath in. Breath out, lift the left leg up. Draw the chin to the chest, bottom ribs heavy, chest nice and open. Breath in. And as you exhale, imagine your right leg is sliding on top of the coffee table. So reaching your right leg forward. Inhale, draw the knee back in. Exhale to switch. And exhale. And left leg. Good, legs together. We got 4 of these legs together. Inhale to draw back in. Exhale, lengthen. Draw back in. 2 more, exhale. Making sure we are staying in neutral. We're not overarching the back, exhale. Good, and then hug your knees to the chest. Rock your hips from side to side. Good, and then release your feet down. Stretch your legs forward. One more time, reach the arms over your head. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Good, and then reach your arms over your head, point your toes, legs together, and as you exhale, brush the ceiling with your fingertips, not the chin to the chest, and then slowly peel that spine off the floor, and then you're going to reach up and over to stretch your legs out. Inhale, hold, and exhale, sit up nice and tall, bend your knees if you need, squeeze the shoulder blades together, breath in. And then breath out, start from the base of the spine, so drawing the pubic bone to the belly button, and then rolling back down. Reach your arms over the head, soften the ribs down, breath in. Breath out, brush the ceiling with your fingertips, chin to the chest, and now strong exhale here, pull the tummy in, or you can pull the tummy in, easier it is to come up. Lift your waist up as you fall forward, breath in, and then breath out to roll back down. Bone by bone, control the movement. Good, guys, we got a last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, brush the ceiling, chin to chest, pull the tummy in. Rolling up, going up and over. Inhale to reach, grab the shins or whatever you can reach. Sit up nice and tall on top of the sit bones, or bend your knees, and rolling back down. Good. Once you're back down on the floor, we're gonna hold behind your right thigh, shin parallel to the floor. Knees gonna stay nice and still, shoulders relaxed, and we're gonna circle the ankle 30 times. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your knees nice and still. 8, 9, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and 1, 2, 3. Don't bounce that knee, just move from the ankle. And 10, and last set. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna point and flex 30 times. Let's go. Point, flex, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Release. Relax the leg. Relax the ankle. My ankle is burning. Let's try the other leg. So, holding behind the thigh, shin parallel to the floor, chin tucked in, shoulders relaxed, and we circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Change direction. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, point and flex 30 times. Let's go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And then release. Give your legs a little shake. Reach the arms over your head. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, hug your knees to your chest and stretch out your lower back. Rock your pelvis from side to side. Good. And then roll over onto one side. And then from your side, push yourself up into seated position. We're going to sit in a cross-legged position. Right hand down. Left ear to the left shoulder. Drop that right shoulder down. And breathe. And we switch. Melting that tension away from your neck. And then look forward, interlace the fingers, and then inhale the arms up to the ceiling, shoulders down, lengthen the spine up, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, relax the arms and relax completely. Well done, guys. Thanks for joining me today on your mat. I will see you in the next video. Bye.